Yo guys, what's up? How we all doing today? This is your boy Rawgii, man. So I was watching one video, man. You need to have seen the video about money. You know, sometimes we kind of think, oh, we are going to be making this amount of money and then we're going to live this kind of life. But sometimes I just like to just go in front and come back, and then we get to see how what we are doing and where it's going to take us to. You know, we are going to land. You know, once you have that big view picture on your mind where I'm going to, like this, this way to take me to, it's very important to just have an idea. So this video is about money. How
if you earned $1 per second, then to make $1 million would take you about 11.5 days. But to make $1 billion,
you know, it now this now made me realize that for every time we are doing nothing or we're not making money, we are actually just like as if we just wasted a life.
Would take you over 31.5 years.
Wow, 30 years, man.
You see, it's easy to think of wealth in terms of rich or poor, but broadly speaking,
man, you see that picture, the driver and the madam, there are differences of how much their time is worth and how much they're making each time, man. It's so wide apart, man. You see that guy? You see his, oh god.
Speaking, there are arguably 5 different levels of rich, and at each level things change very drastically.
Wow, so there's rich and there's levels of the riches.
The difference between what a millionaire can do and a billionaire can do is simply staggering. In this
staggering, man. That word is strong.
Video, we'll be exploring what life is like at each of these different wealth levels and delving into how the ultra rich spend their money, including some of the most bizarre and extravagant purchases you've ever heard of. But as you're watching, you'll realize that one of the biggest changes that happens at each of these wealth levels is perspective.
Hey! You see, this is what I've always been talking about. Perspective. If you're playing on this level and everybody you know they're on this level, there's no going to tell you anything that the billionaire thinks about, man. So if you want to go to the next level, you must quiet the noise on this your level and go to the next level, man. Perspective.
Because prices feel relative to how much you earn. So if you compare someone who's earning $40,000 a year with someone earning $400 million a year,
$400 million a year,
it's 10,000 times more, which means a Lambo that costs $300,000 to them is the equivalent of spending $30.
Almost, so some people to buy a Lambo just feel as if they're just spending $30.
But feels like $1,000. A $50 million home in the Hamptons feels more like $5,000.
Perspective. Oh.
So, whilst to us each of those purchases would feel so major, to a billionaire it's not even something they'd really need to think about.
End of the story. So if you want to become a billionaire, man, let's see how billionaires do things, man.
And of course, when you're that wealthy, it's not just items and experiences that you can buy. But we'll get to that. Let's instead start.
Okay. See, there's some things that you do, there's some job careers that you do, you can never in 1,000 years achieve this. In 1 billion years, add it together.
With the first level of rich, the top 1%. Even though this phrase is synonymous with being extremely rich, if your income is over about $200,000 a year, you would technically be part of the top 1% of worldwide.
Wow. A lot of people are really living poor, man.
And so being in the top 1% may not make you feel quite as rich as you would think. Because sure, you can typically afford a nice house and car.
Exactly, like you can flex now. Like you'll be liquid, you can even think right.
But with those things comes higher costs. And so you probably don't feel very financially secure.
Yeah, no, this was what we realized there.
And you're likely still working a full-time job. Which is why beyond this level, wealth starts to be measured in net worth rather than income. Because the more wealth you have, the more assets you have. And you're probably not making your money from a normal salary. So the next level of rich is a net worth of $10 million to $30 million. You can live very comfortably. You have a really nice house. You often fly first class internationally. If it's a special occasion, you might book a $2,000 suite. You can afford any healthcare you need. And in fact, no emergency financial situation.
Exactly. Live a good life that you can pay you can manage, you can do everything you want to do for yourself, man. Guy, make $200,000, man, or higher.
Situation can destroy your life, and yet you're still not rich.
Oh, this is the $10 million people. Oh,
in the way that money doesn't matter. You still have to be sensible and careful when it comes to big decisions. And in the banking world, you're still not classified as having an ultra high net worth.
Hey, ultra high net worth. Oh, have you heard that phrase before?
Which brings us to our next level, a net worth of $30 million to $100 million.
$30 million! $100 million!
Point, you start playing in the big leagues. And most likely, you run or have a controlling interest in a very large company.
$30 to $100 million, man. That should be a goal, right? Ross, what do you think? In a year, we should be earning like $30 to $100 million in a year. Is not a good goal to have?
You always stay at 5-star hotels.
Hey! Hey! This is the goal.
Stay in as well. You take holidays during prime time. For example, going to Monaco for the Grand Prix.
You take holidays during the prime time, man.
For the film festival. And you won't bat an eyelid when the place you're staying at costs $10,000 to $20,000 per night.
There's no point talking to people about spending kind of money, you know, because you're talking to the wrong crowd.
You have personal assistants and are starting to have people that others have to talk to get to you. You can buy pretty much anything that normal people think of as stuff rich people buy. Like you can buy the cars you want,
any car, you can fly private.
Flying first class, you'd fly private.
Although, so this is 30 to 100 million, right? Okay.
Having said that, you typically charter a flight or own a private jet fractionally.
Net jets. So I'm going to I'm going to have a service on NextJet so I can always fly my family anywhere I want to go to without having to wait for.
But still, at this level, another big change that happens is your social circle.
Hey, see level. No, I just liking the levels. You know, if you want to make money, this is kind of growth that you might end up finding yourself in.
Probably start socializing with congressmen, senators, and community leaders. You're likely very well respected within some very high class circles.
And funny enough, man, you see this movie Limitless now. Limitless was just trading. Oh god, no. It's like trading is the only thing that can make you live this kind of lifestyle. Sharp. Oh, trading. Oh god, trading is hard though. Jeez, but I trade though. And the funny thing is that this is exactly what I do, and I totally understand that this is really, really possible. You know, people, you might watch this video now and say, it's not possible. That alone has already taken you to where you want to go to. There's no...
Interestingly though, since you're likely surrounded by other ultra wealthy people, you may start to feel you don't have enough. Sure, you may have just bought a new Ferrari, but your friend has a limited edition version where only 5 were ever made. And
yes, this is what we call influence. What do you want to buy?
Sure, you had dinner with a local governor, but your billionaire friend just had dinner with the president. Even at this level, people are still looking above. Which brings us to our next level of wealth, $100 million to $1 billion.
What? $100 million to $1 billion. So if you can skip into the $100 million phase, man, it is all good because you are now among the big boys. Jesus Christ! I need to start thinking how to make $1 billion, man. just for the fun of thinking about it. Because why? Why not? Why can't I think about it?
Level, you likely have ownership or control of a business that most of the public have heard of, even if they haven't heard of you directly. At this point, you can likely socialize with movie stars, rock stars, and the corporate elites. You can go pretty much anywhere you want and always in style. You have multiple residences with staff all over the world.
Yeah.
It's your thing, you might have a private island, and of course, a private yacht to get you there. Almost any experience you can dream up, you can have.
Why can't you?
Play tennis with your favorite star, call his people. Donation of 100,000 or more to his charity, you can probably play a match with him.
It's money.
To come and play at your private party? Well, for the right price, they probably will.
It's money, it's money, it's money.
What about if you love art? Your people could arrange for the curator of the Louvre to show you around and show you some masterpieces they haven't exhibited in years. If you can dream an experience up, you can likely have it.
Dream the experience. So, do you know that the only thing that you have control over in this life is your dreams? Just dream it. Keep on dreaming and keep on moving towards the dream. That's the only way a dream comes to life. Oh, you know, you don't have to wait till you have this money. Oh, because every single thing that this money have is the mind that brings everything that you need. Perspective.
And once you have many hundreds of millions of dollars, it's the same when it comes to buying things. You may hire people specifically to find you the most extravagant versions.
I love that guy.
You can think of. For example, the Australian company Toilet Paper Man produces 22-karat gold toilet paper for a cost of over 1.3 million.
What? Toilet paper.
If you are going to quite literally flush money down the toilet, why not get a gold toilet or an entire gold bathroom to go with it? In fact, if you're ultra wealthy, you can literally have gold everything. A 24-karat gold water bottle, which in itself is a piece of designer art and comes with spring water from France and Fiji, combined with...
I'm having a headache.
This is the key. At this level, it's not just about buying the fanciest, most luxurious items. It's about getting the rarest and most exclusive things you possibly can.
Levels. There are levels to this thing.
For example, you could get a limited edition pen that costs $160,000, has 4,810 diamonds inside, and only 8 are made each year. Billionaires turn to art. And not just rare paintings, but things like this dead shark art piece created by Damien Hirst that sold for $12 million. Or let's say you like piano. Well, here's the same crystal piano that was used for the Beijing Olympic Games that was purchased at a private auction for a record $3.2 million.
Money is money.
You see, when you're at this wealth level, your mind is the only real limit to what is available.
Your mind is the only limit. But really, even right now, your mind is the only goddamn limit to anything that you really want. Every single thing in life is just your mind that's just limited and just holding you back. And later you live in the past and you feel that, that's how life is supposed to be. Life is hard. I cannot do it now. I'm not ready now. The kids must grow up. I don't have money yet. More. You go wait, all your data go turn grey. I receive it. I receive it. Are you receiving this thing too? Mama, sit down. Mama, sit down. Huh? What your time? Sorry. You want? Mama, let me finish my video. Let me finish my video. I'm making a video. Sit down. Mama, sit down and let me finish my video. What do you want? You want to pee?
But then we have our final level, the 1 billion.
Hey! the $1 billion network. Oh my god.
Now, before we get into what you can do as a billionaire, which honestly is pretty insane, it's worth noting that the number of billionaires on Forbes.
Like, do you realize how much Elon Musk bought Twitter? When you have money, like that. Now he's bought information. Ah, God.
Forbes' annual rich list.
Come on. Jeff Bezos 177 billion. Elon Musk 151 billion. Bernard and all family 150 billion. Bill Gates 128 billion. Mark Zuckerberg 97 billion. Warren Buffett 96 billion. There's no HDC. Warren Buffett is 90 years old. Mark Zuckerberg is 36 years old. Bill Gates is 65 years old. Oh my god, Elon Musk 49 years old. Oh more. Mark Zuckerberg, thank you for representing the youths.
Has significantly increased.
Larry Ellison 93. Larry Page, Google 91. Segway Brain 89 billion. More billion.
In recent years, and there's now around 2,755 known billionaires.
There are 2,755 billionaires in the world.
Of course, it's possible there are more who have generational wealth, but simply do a good job of staying very, very private. But either way, Forbes have estimated these 2,755 billionaires are worth a combined $13.1 trillion.
Is your daddy there? Can you see your daddy there? Can you see anybody advising you there? Oh my guy, go and find someone that is a billionaire to advise you. Don't let a millionaire advise you or a thousandaire advise you, especially when it's in local currency in your country.
And therefore have more wealth between them than the poorest 5 billion people on Earth combined. These statistics.
They're carrying first. They're carrying first.
Statistics are overwhelming. But let's actually visualize it to put things in perspective. This rice example really highlights that even within this billionaire category, the difference between 1 billion and the kind of wealth Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk have is insanely vast.
Rice.
I'm also a big fan of James Janney's YouTube channel, and he did a great job of visualizing the difference between these large sums of money in a different way.
There's an amount of money that used to just make me weak. You know, right now, they don't have a dime.
After seeing these examples, we've now got a better idea of the scale of $1 billion.
So this is where we should focus on. Yeah. Go big or go home, man. See, man. See money.
Now let's look at what you can actually do with it. Because essentially, you can buy anything. And I do mean anything. We're no longer talking about luxurious items and experiences. Firstly, you can buy
Twitter. You can buy football clubs, huh?
Access. You can ask your staff to contact almost anyone on the planet and get a call back.
Anybody in the planet will call you back, man.
It's amazing the level of access and respect $1 billion can get you, where within an hour you could ask your people to get in touch with someone and they'd be able to do it. And I'm not just talking about contacting celebrities. It worked the same with powerful people
Bobby Axelrod!
in politics as well, especially because the billionaire may well be a donor to their political party. And so if you're a billionaire, you may occasionally meet with the heads of states and have conversations with them. Which brings us to the second thing $1 billion can buy: influence. As a billionaire, you have many ways to shape public policy and
remove that guy.
The public debate. And this isn't always done in some kind of evil way, like lobbying for lower taxes for rich people. Although, obviously that does happen. But the simple fact is, because of your wealth and connections, you can absolutely influence big changes in the world. And not just on a political level, because another thing you can buy is impact.
Ozarks, eh? Ozarks. In fact, I was wondering why he did become the head of the mafia at the end of this season now, because I was expecting Martin Bird to be the mafia boss. He's just got to, he's too good. You can't take him down, you can't kill him. Why? Shouldn't he be the boss?
Through philanthropy and charity, your money can literally change countless lives. The question is, how do you distribute it? Clean water for villages? Fund new hospitals? Try to save a dying species of animal? With money, you can impact almost anything of your choice. You don't have to wait for anything. No lines, no sitting around. Just think about it. You've got your own private jet, so you just show up at the airport whenever you want, sit down in the plane, and 2 minutes later you're in the sky.
Take banana. Oh well. I'm not taking. You see the life. Some people have not willingly given themselves the opportunity to think that this is possible.
And can go wherever you wish. When you arrive, a driver will have already been arranged to pick you up and take you wherever you want to go. Your assistant will have already got the best table at the restaurant you mentioned wanting to eat at.
Or the chef!
Or maybe your assistant arranged for a celebrity chef to come to one of your vacation homes instead.
Straight up! See, what's billions? Billions is the definition of a rich lifestyle, man. You want to know how rich people live? Watch Billions, man.
Time you choose. Everything you could need is taken care of for you. However, believe it or not, there are some downsides to being this ultra wealthy.
It's normal now. No more friends again. Even when you even have small money, people just start hailing you and calling you names and revering you. Guys, they follow you, so hustle the hustle, you go the reason, no.
Firstly, it's nearly impossible to have normal emotional relationships at this level. It can become increasingly difficult to have friends and family that love you for who you are. They exist, but it's pretty hard to know which ones they are. Because
I would know right now. When I talk to people, I can feel people now.
The world is likely filled with yes men and people looking to take advantage at every opportunity. Your trust and connections with people are undoubtedly considerably weakened.
I can live with that.
Dating also becomes an odd experience. On the one hand, some of the world's most beautiful and intelligent women are all around you at parties and events.
Guy, should we say no to that?
But again, finding someone you have a genuine emotional connection with is a different story. Especially because,
you know, this my videos now I'm making nowadays, I'll probably put in my thoughts in more of my videos that
time is so valuable that you're always busy and unable to invest in making deep connections with new people. And even if you do find someone, the relationship balance is skewed in a strange way when you have essentially unlimited money. Because no matter whether you pay for everything or whether your partner makes their own money, either way, something about the dynamic feels off. And finally, and most crucially of all,
I saw it in Bobby Axelrod and his wife, you know. When he has so much money, like there's no business idea you can tell a billionaire that is what is. You're looking at you like, do you even know what you're talking about?
No level of money can give you truly everything. Because death is the great equalizer, and losing loved ones, and losing your own health, and facing your own mortality are problems that no amount of money can solve. The Reddit poster who
shit happens, man. You just die every day. That's why you just have to just live your life to the fullest right now. Today, as you're up today, you're living your life to the fullest today. You're not waiting for tomorrow. You're doing it now and finish it now.
If you are watching this video and feeling poor, I think it's worth rethinking. Because in this video, we've looked at several levels of wealth. But the fact you are watching this means you are nowhere close to the bottom of the total wealth pyramid. It's easy to look up and feel frustrated that some people have so much more than us. But just look down the wealth pyramid for a moment. If you have internet access to watch this, plus some food in the fridge, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, then you are richer than 75% of the world.
Be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. I'm very grateful every single day because, man, when I was in Nigeria, I was almost in crushing debt. You get? I was managing the debt, but it was crushing. I know that's how a lot of people have so much debt that is crushing. Debt they're servicing with large interest every month. You never seem to meet up. But I think sometimes you just have to just sit down, think about your problems, and when you have the solution, when the solution comes to your head, this is what you have to just do, solve it. Don't hesitate. Just do it. Just press the full stop. Do it. Fix the problem. Just do the right things for yourself. You know, can feel the wealth, man. This video just inspired me to chase my dreams because there's only this life and this day. Chase your dreams, oh. Do what you have to do today, oh. Don't procrastinate. Just get it done. Do it. So today, I have made this video and I have overcome resistance. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. My name is Rawgii and I'll be making more of these videos every day for people that struggle with procrastination, resistance, and lack of self-belief. Because me too, I'm trying to find myself. As I make this video, I talk to myself, I talk to you. Good luck, have fun, click your next video. Bye.